Politicians, ugly buildings, and whores all get respectable if they last long enough. Some things become less so. Performers, marriages, family ties. As I'd soon learn that spring I spent at my cousin's.
Rodney, how have you been?
I've been good.
Vida, Rodney's here.
You look good, man. Felt like you've been eating good.
Come on in. Things aren't working out in LA? It's a shame. It's a real shame.
You want some sugar in your coffee, honey?
No thanks, I don't drink coffee.
Alright, well how about some tea then?
Sure. And can I have some honey in that sugar?
Al, how come you never told me your cousin's such a crack-up?
When Al learned about my lack of work in the city, he invited me to stay for as long as I'd like. Al was as good a guy there ever was. He worked hard, played harder. He's always been that way since we were kids. He was a busboy at the local jazz lounge during the day and was one of their singers at night. His wife, Davida, she was as sweet as could be. She was an elementary school teacher who loved doing puppet shows for her students. Sometimes she'd even ask if she could practice a lesson on me. As for me, I spent most of my time practicing, struggling to find a consistent job. I'd been there for a month with no headway, no progress, no inspiration, besides Vida.
Honey, what are you wearing?
I have to teach the kids about Cinco de Mayo. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. ¿Y tú?
She was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. Believe me, I loved my cousin, but I wanted to fuck his wife so bad. That poor bastard. I just couldn't help myself. Was there something in the springtime air? Was it her puppets? Who's to say? It was one day that Al had been working that everything had changed. You're too good for Al.
I know.
And then, it was done. Sorry. Do you want a cigarette?
No thanks. I have one.
I don't think we should do this again. It's fucked up.
No. We should.
Things had continued on like this for weeks. All the lying and deception had developed a strange dynamic in the household. That took some getting used to. It finally gave me the motivation, the drive to write a heartbreaking song. I had played until my fingers were raw. I showed it to Al for him to sing it. He loved it and wanted us to perform it at the lounge. He insisted the number would work better as a duet between him and Vida. And I couldn't protest. She sang even better than she worked those puppets. Everything was going smooth up until that night we performed.
Alright guys, let's do this.
Al knows.
You tore my heart out in a dream.
I hoped you hadn't seen.
Then I awoke and it was true.
I never meant to make you blue. Sometimes life gets rough.